Welcome to the next instalment of my 30 Beers for 30 Years series. As you can see, we're looking at Sol, which is a Mexican lager coming in at 4.2%. This is a nice big 650ml bottle. This one is actually brewed in the Netherlands, so not all the way from Mexico. So you may be asking yourself, why have I stuck a bottle of Sol in my 30 Beers for 30 Years series? And the simple answer is, I'm a huge fan of the ex-England defender, Sol Campbell. And of course, it's named after him, So yeah, there we go. The real reason I put this in my 30 Beers 30 Years box is simply for nostalgia purposes. When I used to go out, disco dancing, clubbing, if you will. When I used to go to Wetherspoons a lot in my sort of pubbing and clubbing years, I always used to get like their £3 for 5 deal of like 3 bottles. And most of the time it'd be 3 bottles of Sol for £5. And that's what I used to drink. So I used to sort of carry around 3 bottles with me and it was only the 330s. It wasn't a big boy like this. And I probably haven't had a bottle of Sol since those years ago. So we're nearly talking sort of 10 years ago. And I used to think it was sort of like a more upmarket beer. I used to like, I don't want to drink all the sort of usual stuff. I don't want to drink Carling. I want like this premium quality lager. And that's what I thought Sol and Corona and beers like that were when I used to go to Wetherspoons. I thought it was fancier. Let's get this open, shall we? And into a glass. Oh, wobbly table, as always. As you can see, it's in a clear bottle, so it's already not got a lot going for it, and it's a big old hefty bottle as well, very heavy bottle. So yeah, only 4.2%, absolutely pin bright, crystal clear, thin layer of big bubbles on the top there. Let's give it a little swirl and a sniff, shall we? Remind ourselves of it. I don't think I've ever drank Sol from a glass. I think it's always been straight from the bottle. It is a bit skunky. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a sweet corn vibe to it. There is a nice bit of sort of Biscuit Malt character going on with it. Something a little bit appley in there as well, which I don't always appreciate. That smell in a lager. Yeah, lime zest, lemon zest. Not bad, but just sort of, yeah, just a little bit off, I'd say. Let's go for a taste. Cheers. Oh, wait. I've got a metallic taste, and I've got like that apple character again, which isn't that pleasant. Oh, it's quite sweet. Doesn't finish that dry. That's not my favourite. It's almost got like a cream soda thing going on. It's very strange, very odd. No, that is strange. I mean, it is sort of refreshing, but I think it's the fact it's just a cold lager. Any cold lager from the fridge cracked open is going to give you a certain amount of refreshment. But that's as redeeming as I can be with it. But I have one other way to taste this. Yeah, so like I said, I always used to drink it straight from the bottles. And there was a certain way that Wetherspoons like to serve these beers. You get a lime, you get a knife, you get a little choppy board. You chop a lime, pop that lime in there and drink it. It's almost like a cocktail. So there's the recipe. Lime segment in the bottle. Done. You're away. So let me chop this lime without knocking everything off. I probably should have pre-chopped it. I don't know why I've done this, because it's not like I've been doing it on camera. Oh, yeah, baby. Give me the citrus zest. Oh, God, it's such a rickety table. Look at that. Look at that for a perfect little lime wedge. That's great. Let's see if... Oh, this might be too big for the bottle. Ah! Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. God, dear. It's going to be a limey bastard. Oh, puff. There we go. Uh-oh. We have a reaction. Oh, there we go. Dissipate it quite quickly. I'm covered in lime juice. So there we go. Lime in there. The lime is coated the rim. Let's see how this tastes now. Well, instantly, the first thing is, because you don't have your nose in the glass, it's already a more enjoyable experience because you don't have to smell it. Like I said before, I haven't had this beer in such a long time. And I definitely haven't had a beer with a lime wedge in it in a very, very long time. But I have to say, it makes it taste a hell of a lot better, which I think is the original reason for putting the lime in there in the first place. So there's the final verdict. Drink it from the bottle so you don't have to smell it. Put a lime in it so it changes the taste. And there you go. You've got a perfect Mexican lager. So if you missed any of the other videos in the 30 Beers 30 Years series, find the links around. and watch the rest. I have done some good beers. This wasn't one of them. But that's been everything from Sol. Poof. I've been Jake. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. A cheers. Oh, gas.